everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Samsung Galaxy S24 and compare it against the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and see how both these phones hold up. Now, the Note 20 has been out for so many years now, and the Galaxy S24 just came out. So what is even the commonality between both these devices? Well, that Note 20 is significantly cheaper than the S24, and a lot of people are still interested in that Note 20 for some reason. So let's go and see how they compare. If you want to pick up some of the Samsung phones I'd recommend buying this year, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there, and you can help support the channel at the same time. Now, starting off with the outside, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 is a significantly bigger phone than the S24. The Note 20 on the front of it had a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED Plus display. It's a pretty big display as you could probably expect, but it was a very good display. It was only 60 Hz, so it wasn't like the best panel of all time, but I do think for the most part, Samsung did a pretty good job with this particular panel. It's a whole bunch display, it looks pretty good, and like I said, there's not really like a lot of things to kind of complain about here with this particular device. With the Samsung Galaxy S24, way better panel, 6.2-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED display, 120 Hz. Not only is it a 120 Hz panel, but it also gets significantly brighter than the Note 20. So if you're wanting the phone that's going to be giving you the brighter display, well, typically this particular device is probably going to be giving you the better type of display when it comes down to it from that particular side as well. So that in and of itself gets another massive thumbs up for me. The S24 has a significantly, way better panel. In terms of the build quality, the S24 also wins here. The sides of both these phones are a little bit different. The Note 20 was a little bit more like, it was kind of flat at the time too, but it curved on the back. The S24 completely flat. But the big thing with the Note 20 here was that it did basically have a plastic back. Not a big fan of that whatsoever. It was kind of a sad thing, I would say, that, Samsung kind of threw in here. I don't know why they threw it in the first place, but regardless, what are you going to do? With the Galaxy S24, frosted glass back, and it is definitely significantly better, I would say, than the Samsung Galaxy Note 20's back. Triple camera setup on the backside too, wireless charging and reverse wireless charging on both these phones, which is very nice. You are also though getting an S Pen on the Note 20. That is actually a pretty cool thing to have inside of that particular phone. So if you were somebody who actually wanted to have a better type of, capability in some ways, the Note 20 actually does have that, the S Pen, where the Samsung Galaxy S24 does not have the S Pen. But I would say in almost every single way, the S24 is probably going to end up getting probably the better type of display and better type of quality when it kind of comes down to it from that particular perspective. So right there, that kind of covers it up there too. Now on top of that, the Note 20 is going to be giving you a triple camera setup, which is still perfectly fine, wide ultra-wide telephoto lens, but the Samsung Galaxy S24's camera is going to be significantly better here. Although you can film at 8K on the back and 4K at 60 on the front, the S24 is going to be giving you the better type of camera, higher megapixel count, and also just an overall better sensor that is going to be more optimized in those social media applications. So that right there is going to be another really big advantage for something like the Samsung Galaxy S24. The Note 20's camera is still actually pretty good for the most part, but like I said, the S24 is probably going to be the one that a lot of people, at least I would probably recommend more so than the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. In terms of the software longevity, this is the area where the Note 20 kind of loses at. The Note 20 is already done getting software support, where the Samsung Galaxy S24 is just getting started. So that right there is another really big advantage for something like the Samsung Galaxy S24. Like that phone is literally just getting started with software updates, where the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 has been done getting software support for quite a few years now, or at least for like a year or 2 years, kind of for the most part, depending on how you look at it. So that is kind of a sad thing going on for that particular phone. Regardless though, I think there are still some capability with the Note 20, but the S24 is by far default the winner here, in my opinion. In terms of performance, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 gives you that Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset inside with 8 GB of RAM, with the Galaxy S24 is giving you that Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset inside with 8 or 12 GB of RAM. Mine had 8, and even then when you have the same amount of RAM and everything, the Galaxy S24 is definitely going to be the winner here once again. You're going to be getting, like I said, significantly better camera, in every single way on the Samsung Galaxy, S24. You're going to be getting better software on the S24, better performance on the S24 as well. There really isn't an area where I would say the Note 20 wins besides having that S Pen. Besides the stylus, I think the Galaxy S24 is by far the no-brainer. And that is the phone I'd recommend a majority of people to go ahead and buy. And when I look at a device, when I'm trying to compare them side by side, I'm pretty sure the S24 is the no-brainer here. But the Note 20 is an okay deal. But even then, I'd recommend buying something like the Galaxy S21 or newer rather than the Note 20. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.